What's going on, everybody? Almost Counts Collectibles here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out some of the things that we got from a few different vendors inside of an indoor flea market that we recently stopped by. Now, we didn't find a whole lot of stuff there that we really wanted, but we did find a few items, so we're going to go ahead and share that with you guys and go through these bags and check out what we got. So let's go ahead and get a little bit closer. We'll go through it one at a time. Alright, so from this first vendor, we picked up some Funko Pops. They had a pretty good deal on their Funko Pops. They were just trying to get rid of them. And they had a few that we liked, so we picked them up. Now, when it comes to Funko Pops, there's a lot of different opinions out there. Some people hate them, some people love them, and I'm kind of somewhere in between. So originally, I never wanted to go down the Funko Pop collecting road. Just didn't want to do it. I noticed there were way too many, and that was years ago. And it was going to be something that just kept going. And as a collector, like, I like to complete things. It's just one of those things that make it really hard for a collector to complete their set when they make certain decisions and release certain things. So I didn't really want to go down that road. However, I think I've said this in other videos. One Christmas, my wife got me some Power Ranger Funkos, and naturally I had to complete the rest of the sets. And then I have slowly kind of drifted off into a few other things. Now, with Funko Pops, I don't need every Funko Pop from, that particular fandom to complete a collection. I can kind of reserve myself enough to where I just don't need to do that. So it doesn't bother me that they release the transparent version of this one and the glitter version of that one and whatever else that they do. I just kind of like the basic figures, or the basic pops, if you will, in the basic little fandom, and then I'm happy and I can call it a day and move on. So they had some, and we're gonna go through them right now. So the first one right here is from the Godzilla vs. Kong. This is Kong with his battle axe. Now, my youngest absolutely loves these movies, really loves Godzilla, really loves Kong. We have the action figures, all that good stuff. So I don't need to pick up every single, Kong Funko Pop. But they had a pretty good deal. For the ones that we wanted, it was 3 for $20, which was a pretty fair price for the ones that we got. And all the boxes and everything are in really good, condition and stuff. So we picked up Kong with his battle axe right here. There's obviously some other ones in the set, but this is the one we got. He's probably going to open it and, display it, play with it, whatever. So we picked up Kong with battle axe. Next up, we have a Dragon Ball Z convention exclusive. Now, Dragon Ball Z, me and my middle child are really getting back into Dragon Ball Z. We finally got seasons 1 through 9 on DVD. We're going back and rewatching all of them. And right now, we're really into Dragon Ball Z. Now, Dragon Ball is one of those things that have a ton of Funko Pops. So I'm only focused on Dragon Ball Z, and only on like the individual characters. I don't need every variation of every character. I don't need all the special editions of every character. Now, I don't know if there's a regular version of this one and this one is just an alternate version of it, but I went ahead and picked it up because I don't know a whole lot about every Dragon Ball Z Funko Pop yet. So we picked up, I'm pretty sure this is Dodoria. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. This individual hasn't appeared in the series yet. We're just now getting into season 2, and honestly, season 1 was the only one I remembered from when I watched it a long time ago. So yeah, we picked up this one right here to add to the collection. We now have 3. We have 2 Piccolos and this one. Now, the other Piccolo is coming in so I bought the Piccolo Funko Pop, and then they said they had a bunch of other Dragon Ball Z toys. So I picked up a kind of a mystery box of Dragon Ball Z stuff that's still on its way, but I know that Funko's in there, so that's why I have 2 Piccolos now. But anyways, we got this Dragon Ball Z Funko Pop as well to add to the collection. And then last but not least, I got a Spider-Man. So this is the Doppelganger Spider-Man. This is an LA Comic-Con exclusive. I haven't seen another version of him, which was the only reason why I got this, because I would like to get like some of the classic Spider-Man Marvel Funkos of the classic comic book figures and stuff like that. I don't need any of the movie stuff or the newer Venom movie stuff or anything like that, but I do like the original Spider-Man stuff. So I picked this one up. So we got all 3 of these Funko Pops for $20. So that was a pretty good deal. And then from another vendor, I got a couple of things. So we got another little metal car tailspin figure. Now, a lot of my tailspin fans are going to hate me, but I don't remember his name. I remember him from the show like it was yesterday. He's the mechanic that works on the plane, but I don't remember his name. It's slipping my mind. Somebody will have to let me know, or I'll throw it up on the screen here. I'll definitely look it up as soon as I'm done. But I now have two of these. We've got Kid and we've got the mechanic here. So I don't know how many of these they made, but I would like to get all these little tailspin vehicles. So we got another one of these. This was 99 cents. And then they had a cool Marvel Comics like coloring book. Picked this up for my youngest. He loves his Marvel and his coloring stuff. So these are pretty cool. If you've got somebody that likes coloring books and they like comic books and stuff like that, these are actually pretty good little coloring books. Got that for 99 cents as well. And then they also had a little baggie of these Overpower card game cards from Marvel. Now I have some of these that I got when I was a kid. I only have a handful of them. They're actually over in the corner of the room in a little box right now. I need to go and put them in protectors, but if I'm not mistaken, I think those came in Lunchables. I don't know why I think that. I could be completely wrong, but I remember my Carnage card that I got, and for some reason I remember getting it out of a Lunchable thing. But anyways, let's go ahead. I didn't even look through these. It was 99 cents for the bag. I just looked at the back to make sure they were all Overpowered cards, and they are. They could all be the same one for all I know. But all right, we got Gambit. Okay, Dr. Octopus, Bishop. Oh, we got a Carnage. It's pretty cool. Let's see, Doctor Doom. All right, Gambit, Jean Grey, Rogue, Rhino, the Punisher, Professor X, Omega Red, Spider-Woman, Storm, Thing, Thor, and War Machine. All right, we got some good ones. Now, I don't think I have any like this. Most of the ones I have all look like this, which I'm guessing now are just an action card, and these are the actual character cards. Don't know much about these. I just remember I have some, and I remember getting them, so that's pretty neat. We got Doctor Doom, we got Punisher, we got some good ones in there. So I got all those for 99 cents. That's pretty cool. All right, and then the last one is just some media stuff. So we got all this for $1. We got 4 things. They were 25 cents each. We got the complete series of Teen Titans. The whole 7-disc DVD set, and I checked. They're all in there. They're in really good shape. 25 cents. Got the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring on VHS in really good shape for 25 cents. Got An American Tail, Fievel Goes West. Awesome little movie. Remember this from when I was a kid. I've actually been on the hunt for this. But I've been looking for it in like the larger clamshell, like the Disney movies. I didn't know it was a small box, but they actually had that for 25 cents. And then I already have Independence Day. I actually have a couple of these now, but this box was in really good shape. And I thought to myself, I think this might even be a tiny bit better than the one I have on the shelf at home. And I needed another one. It was 4 for $1, any 4 items, and I really couldn't find something else. So I just went ahead and grabbed this. So now I have another Independence Day. So other than the Funko Pops, everything I got was 99 cents a piece, except for these, of course, they were 4 for $1. So I'm going to go ahead and throw everything back here real quick, and we'll take one last look. All right, so here's everything we just picked up from the flea market. Aside from the $20 we dropped on the Funko Pops, this stuff was only like, what, $4 for all this stuff right here. And I'm pretty sure I remember this guy's name. As I was moving this stuff, I think it's Wildcat. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's Wildcat. And now I have Kit and Wildcat. So I don't know how many of these they made. It'd be cool if they had like Don Carnage and Baloo and all of them, which they probably do. At least those two, right? You would think they would at least have the main character and like the main villain. But anyways, got those. Got the cool Marvel Overpower cards, the coloring book, the Funkos, Lord of the Rings, Fievel Goes West, Teen Titans, and Independence Day on VHS. And yeah, that's the stuff we picked up from the flea market. Like to share this stuff with you guys every time we pick stuff up. And we look forward to opening some more stuff, going through collections, all that when it comes to the pickups that we get. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Until next time, everybody, I will see you next video.